Democrats decided to shield and shelter criminal. Look, wait. You have criminals.
All right.
Let me also update you on the distribution of urgency needed. The FDA established the Coronavirus Treatment Accelerator Program, which is...
He is still desperate for ventilators, and that he has accepted 1,000 of them from the Chinese government. Are you concerned that...
What he didn't say is... Okay, let me tell you what he didn't say. Two very good friends of mine brought him those ventilators, right? Two very good friends of mine. They brought... We've performed 1.87 million tests to date, so that's 1,870,000 million tests. We see light. We're starting to see it more than ever before. We've held our rate, the numbers, everything we've done. We've been very, very strong on it and very powerful on it. You know, if you could, and maybe you can, maybe you can't. Again, I say maybe you can, maybe you can't. I'm not a doctor, but I'm like a person that has a good, you know what.
But sir, you're the president.
Deborah, have you ever heard of that? The heat and the light relative to certain viruses, yes, but relative to this virus? I'm the president and you're fake news. And you know what I'll say to you? I'll say very nicely, I know you well. I know you well because I know the guy. I see what he writes. He's a total faker. So are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's just a suggestion from a brilliant lab by a very, very smart, perhaps brilliant man. He's talking about sun. He's talking about heat. And you see the numbers. So that's it. That's all I have. I'm just here to present talent. I'm here. Hello, everybody. Dickinson, Hologic, and Cephahide.
Free up more space in hospitals, including respirators. As Dr. Birx explained to me, that many people that require a respirator is because of a surgery gone wrong. And so this frees up more of our capacity.
The frontline workers, many are taking it. I happen to be taking it.
Hydroxychloroquine?
I'm taking it. Hydroxychloroquine.
When?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, when?
A couple of weeks ago, I started taking it. Because I think it's good. I've heard a lot of good stories. I'm still here.
Can you explain, sir, though, what is the evidence that it has a preventative effect?
Here we go. You ready? Here's my evidence. I get a lot of positive calls about it. And just so you understand, great studies came out of Italy on hydroxy. You know what I'm talking about, right? Right? Great studies came out. And the combination of... And I tested very positively in another sense. So this morning, yeah, I tested positively toward negative, right? So, no, I tested perfectly this morning. Meaning I tested negative. But that's a way of saying it. Positively toward the negative. As we usher in a new era of manned spacecraft, the power that we're talking about is unrivaled. There's nothing we can do about problems, but we'll have very few of them. This agency will now focus its unmatched expertise like nobody's ever seen, and power. We will preserve and persevere, and we will ensure a future of American dominance in space. One law and order, and that is what it is. One law. We have one beautiful law. And once that is restored and fully restored, we will help you, we will help your business, and we will help your family. They're driving. People are driving. I may have to buy one of those things, drive around town. Maybe I'll drive back to New York with our First Lady in a trailer. What do they call that? RV. An RV.
Small businesses and enterprises across the country. Today's numbers, historic as they are.
We need you to be as bold and determined as the immortal General Douglas MacArthur, who knew that the American soldier never ever quits after leaving the Philippines for Australia. to all of the parents, grandparents, and family members watching this ceremony. Vision we lead. We need you to carry on the spirit of the great General Ulysses S. Grant. And I gave a commitment to all of those families today with Senator Tim Scott and Attorney General Bill Barr. We are going to pursue what we said. We will be pursuing it, and we will be pursuing it strongly, Tim, right? Okay. And that's why when rioting and looting broke out in our nation's capital, I quickly deployed. I came in, I deployed the National Guard very quickly. It's the same spirit that drove America's founders and We have a bunch of babies running our country, folks. We have a bunch of losers.